to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. We are 2 out of 3 brothers watching and doing pop culture through a rainbow lens. Hello, Brett.
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Good.
Speaking of family businesses,
Yep.
I went and watched a movie today that just came out
Today?
Oh.
Were you on the red carpet?
I can't remember what colour the carpet was. It was brown. Oh, is it brown?
I think it's maroon.
There you go. That's a shade of red.
Or brown.
Or brown.
It's a brownie red.
It's a brownie red.
Yeah.
I went and watched. We talked about the trailer for this movie.
Yes, we did.
And so I went and watched the Michael Jackson biopic.
I saw a quote today from Jafar that said, the
diamond in the rough.
It's not what he sounds like. The main thing, there's been all this talk of Michael wanted to be white, and I hope this movie explains a bit about the vitiligo's impact on his life.
It mentions it in a very bad way. Like it was like they wrote a script and then they said, we haven't mentioned that. Where can we put it in? Oh, well, he goes to the doctor then. Done. Mention it.
Oh, so he goes to the doctor for a different reason and they just mentioned the vitiligo?
Yeah. He goes to the doctor to get a nose job because I don't know if you know this about Michael Jackson, but he got a nose job.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know actually. Wouldn't have noticed.
Yeah. And this is his first nose job. And he went to the doctor and he was like, I have vitiligo.
And that's it.
The nurse is like, are you on any medications? He's like, I take this for my vitiligo. That was it. And then it then didn't become any other point of the plot story.
So Jafar, people aren't going to get that from this movie.
It's bad, Lee. It's not a good movie. It is probably one of the worst paced movies I've ever seen.
Is it the worst biopic you've ever seen?
Does Stonewall count?
No, because the twink that started Stonewall isn't a real person.
No, I think I've seen. I would have seen a worse biopic. I can't think of it right now.
So the ones we've, the Springsteen one didn't super grab us.
No, it's worse than that.
Bohemian Rhapsody, you talked.
It's worse than that.
Okay. Whitney Houston.
It's kind of on par, but a little bit worse. The problem with the pacing.
The Aretha one was good.
The Aretha one was good.
Tina?
We didn't do it,
What's Love
Tina.
got to do with it?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Okay.
I can't say it's better than that.
Yeah.
There's no way it's better than that, and I haven't even seen it. Okay. There's worse biopics. I'm pretty sure there's a biopic about James Dean that I found offensive. And I'm not even him. So the problem is, he had a very long and interesting career, did Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So it's hard to cram that all into 2 hours.
Well, even if you're just taking, dare I say, the black part of Michael Jackson's career.
Yes.
That even up until the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
He'd had 25 years of hits before that.
Yeah. So you spend probably about 25 minutes of him as a kid, like in the Jackson 5.
Okay.
And
what do you get
the dad's
pre-Jackson 5?
There is no pre-Jackson 5.
Oh, okay.
You just rock up and they're rehearsing in their lounge room and the dad's an asshole.
All right.
You don't get any explanation as to why the dad's an asshole, but the dad's an asshole.
Yeah.
So then I've booked you on a gig, and then somebody that works for Motown saw that gig, and now you're in the recording studio with Berry Gordy. Bam.
Okay.
And then you did one session on that and you had one hit, and now it's 1983.
So in what did it do the music biopic thing we talk about where it's like, hey, let's spend 20 minutes in the studio with Berry Gordy and we've written Blame It on the Boogie?
No, the songs were already written.
Okay. Fuck.
So
it wasn't even like the biggest criticism we had of Aretha was she's just sitting at the piano in the hotel room and all of a sudden 5 minutes later Respect is written.
Well, it was also a cover, so
Respect was. What was it?
Not
Think
Blame It
then?
on the Boogie. I can't remember.
There was
that
one
at
where it
least
was like
4 years ago.
How did this just become a song out of
it
nowhere?
was one of the criticisms that is in our thing about Bohemian Rhapsody that they wrote We Will Rock You just by being in the studio and stamping their feet. Like, no.
Yeah.
There is very little shown of any kind of creative process. Oh, that's not true. There's some of Michael Jackson's creative process, but not about writing songs.
About
Performing and dance, and I watched Little Richard, so I want to move my legs weirdly.
Okay.
And then, there's a bit of stuff about that, but it's just there's so much they're trying to cover, but nothing goes in depth. And if it wasn't for every what seemed like 5 minutes, there was one of his songs, it would have been dreadful. But you're like, what are we going on? Oh, Blame It on the Boogie. And then what is this? Oh, I want to be starting something. I love this song.
Is Jafar good?
No. He can dance.
Okay.
He can dance like Michael Jackson,
Yep.
which is the thing that he did the best. Nobody in this movie that is a musical biopic that requires them to mime the words,
Yes.
nobody in this movie is good at it.
Oh.
I'm sorry to the kid that plays 10-year-old Michael Jackson, but he was bad. It was like, you look like you've never sung a day in your life. You look like a drag queen that doesn't know the words to her song.
I don't get how people are making movies that are this bad.
Because you don't need to make this movie good. You're making this movie to make money. Right? So if you're trying to make movies, if you're Michael Jackson's family and you're trying to make a movie that makes him look good, musically you did that. Personality-wise, you made him look
Nothing?
I don't want to say the word slow,
Oh.
but he's like, this is Bubbles. I have a llama now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, okay.
And also, where the fuck was Janet?
Did LaToya get a run?
LaToya was actually in it a fair bit, right? Because they seem to be close.
Closer than Janet.
Yeah, well, Janet's not in the thing. It's like at the start, and Joe Jackson is telling them, "We booked you your first gig."
Yeah.
and it's all the family sitting at the dinner table,
Except Janet?
except Janet. She's not even in it. It's not like she's not even mentioned.
Did she not sign it?
She mustn't have.
She must have said, this looks shit. Keep me out of it.
Maybe that's what they did, but it could have just been so much better than it was. And I think they phoned it in a bit by just splicing through things. And the thing, because it's the same people that did Bohemian Rhapsody and I Want to Dance with Somebody.
Yeah.
The thing that Bohemian Rhapsody did well that makes it a good movie is the storyline of it finishing with Live Aid, and then that's basically the end of his life.
Yeah.
Is how they wrote it. The others don't do that well because they all finish with an iconic performance from
Yes.
that artist.
Yeah. And Aretha finished with that too.
Yes. The Whitney one doesn't work because it jumps forward to when she dies and then jumps back to some performance 20 years earlier.
Oh, the national anthem.
Or whatever it was.
I think it was the
Or
national
was
anthem.
the American Music Awards or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the Michael Jackson one doesn't do it well because this happens. He does a concert with the brothers and then skips to him doing a performance at whatever tour he did solo in like the late 80s where he's white.
History?
Yeah, I think so. History. Yeah. So then that was the end.
Could they?
Have made 2 movies? Yes.
Well, I'm just thinking like non-musical biopic, like King David. It's not technically about the Williams sisters.
King Richard.
King Richard, thanks.
Like, who the fuck is King David?
Sorry. King Richard, right? It's not technically about the Williams sisters, but in terms of a Williams sisters biopic, you're not trying to cram the 25 years that Venus and Serena were
Exactly.
the best tennis players on the planet.
You're just going
into
up to
2 hours.
the start of their
Just
career.
how did they become great tennis players?
Yes.
Should they have done Motown to him going solo as a movie?
Yes. Because it does get a little bit better when he goes solo in every sense of this movie and the world history.
Yeah, yeah.
So they do one little bit of him going like, I want to do a solo album, and then whatever his solo song was. The first one in the 70s. Don't stop till you get enough.
Don't stop till you get enough.
And
yeah.
then it's like, you don't hear another song off that album, I don't think. And then he's like, I groaned a bit in the cinema when he goes to his new lawyer, Miles Teller, and goes, I want my next album to be the greatest selling album of all time. I went, oh, for fuck's sake. And I want to do really good music videos. I went, oh, for fuck's sake.
And I want kids to be headbanging in their cars along to this song. Did it make you feel like Mike Myers in Bohemian Rhapsody?
Well, you'll never believe who makes a cameo in this.
Mike Myers is not in it.
He is.
How?
He's like some guy that works for the record company that...
Is it in the same universe? Is he playing
It's
the
the
guy that he played in Bohemian Rhapsody?
No, because it's a different record label.
Is it?
Well, it's different countries. It's a different record
Yeah,
label.
yeah, okay.
Michael Jackson and Queen weren't on the same record label.
They could have been.
They could have been, but they weren't.
Okay.
Anyway, so him and
Does
I
he
groaned
make a
at that as
bad
well.
joke?
There was one bit where I felt like they let him ad lib a bit. And I'm like, this is not right. This doesn't fit the movie. There was some really bad writing in there. There was no kind of good writing.
I just
either.
think him saying, I want to make really good music videos is
I don't think
is
that was the exact sentence.
bad
but-
writing. But it could have been. And
Yeah.
it's very believable if it is because of the way movies are written these days.
Yeah. Well, that was the
So
main
rather
problem
than
with Bohemian Rhapsody.
having a scene of him wanting to and discussing it and looking at other videos and having ideas and talking to Vincent Price, they were just like,
Well-
we're just going to have him say to Miles Teller, I want to make good videos. Cut to Thriller. Like,
It didn't quite happen like that, but
I'm sure the first draft did.
yeah.
And then ChatGPT came back and said, I think you could add a little bit here.
Yeah. Yes. There is... Thriller does get a good thing. You know, they just show them filming the film clip for the sake of giving people that nostalgia of that film
Thriller.
clip.
Yep.
And they try to do a little bit of a message with Beat It, but it gets lost because then it just comes about him dancing.
Okay.
And because it's like he didn't know what to write, and then he saw on the news about gang war. So he wrote Beat It about gang war.
Sure.
And he, you know, music and dance unites us all. So the Crips and the Bloods can come and dance together in my video clip.
Yeah, that fixed it.
That actually happened. I don't know, but that's what happened in the movie.
Okay.
You know what gets mentioned a lot, Lee?
What?
Uncomfortably so. Peter Pan and Neverland. Because he like, I want to go to Neverland. And there was one scene I definitely would have cut. And it's when he goes and visits a kid's hospital and then he's sitting on a bed reading to all these kids. And I was like, oh.
But does that, and with the all mentions of him going, I want to go to Neverland, I want to, be Peter Pan, blah, blah, blah. Is that, you think the family, minus Janet, put that in there as a bit of like, here, we want to do a little bit of explanation of why he hung around with kids a lot?
Well, they do a little bit of that when he is a kid and he's talking with his mum, and then he's going to the mum like, I have a pet rat, but now I want a llama.
Oh, Ben, the pet rat.
I don't know. Whatever.
No, the song Ben, his song Ben is about his rat.
Yeah, well, there
his
you
pet
go.
rat.
So the pet rat Ben gets more screen time than Janet Jackson. So clearly more important in his life.
Well, he also didn't write a song about Janet.
No. Probably wrote songs for Janet that she said, please, I need help.
Please, I need a song.
So he's like, and she was like, oh, no, you should get kids your own age. This is when he's a kid. It's like, you should be friends with kids your own age.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can't be. They all just stare at me. I'm like, okay.
Oh, okay. So he invited kids to his ranch because he didn't have friends when he was a kid.
Yeah.
No more comments on that.
Yeah, that's
for
it.
legal reasons.
Michael
Our legal
was
department,
a bad movie.
which is also us, said no.
Yeah. So to sum it up, Michael was a bad movie. The songs are good.
Would you give it a thumbs down on Netflix?
I mean,
Well,
yeah.
If we're going by the Netflix as we have with other things, it's a 2 thumbs up. It's a 1 thumb up or a thumb down.
thumb down. Like,
Okay.
I didn't really enjoy it. And this is the other thing I have to say, just a quick general rant. If you can't get through a 2-hour movie in a cinema without commenting or making weird noises, stay home.
Yeah, don't go to the cinema.
So don't then go, oh. And then you know he's going to do the fucking moonwalk. Don't go,
Yeah.
don't, then he does the moonwalk and you go, oh, wow. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? But hey, it was a daytime showing. So you
Okay.
get some interesting people.
Different
Anyway,
audience.
That's all I have to say about that.
Speaking of the moonwalk, I saw a clip of Glenn Robbins explaining how he came up with the way Kel Knight walks.
Oh,
He
yes.
was like, I just did the moonwalk, but then did it forwards.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, great. That's it.
Cool. That's it. That's all we got to talk about. But I do want to ask the audience something
Yes.
because we are bringing back live screenings very
We
soon.
are bringing back live screenings very soon.
So I would like to ask the audience what they would like us to watch.
oh, they get a say.
Well, yeah, because what they're going to come to the screenings, hopefully. What would you like to watch with us?
Is this just another excuse for us to watch The Birdcage again?
All right, that can be on the list. That's nomination number 1. I'm also putting forward Moulin Rouge.
Great.
'Cause it's the
anniversary.
25th anniversary of Moulin
Oh,
Rouge.
I love a bit of Moulin Rouge. Dancing with, kicking it with Nicki Kidman and the Moulin Rouge. That was a quote from Will and Grace.
I'm also thinking Priscilla,
Makes sense.
Pride.
Pride, love it.
Love to watch Pride again. But listeners, you can tell us what you'd like to watch and then more info to come on where and when you can watch these movies with us. But we're very excited to get screenings back in a cinema,
Yes.
in a theatre
Great.
setting.
So good.
Very keen.
Watch out. Watch this space.
Watch this space.
Watch out. Watch out.
Watch out for a movie that we're watching. Thanks for listening to another episode of Rainbow Popcorn. Like, comment, subscribe. What other things have you watched?
What should we watch?
What should we watch?
Yeah.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you, Lee.